Ladies and gentlemen, the heart-wrenching testimonies that you are about to see will make your blood curdle. The voices that have been silenced for over a month are telling unheard details of gang rape, violence and assault that took place in West Bengal during and after the recently held assembly elections. They are now knocking the doors of Supreme Court. A 60-year-old widow raped by 5 men in front of her 6-year-old grandson and then poisoned. To a 17-year-old minor raped for supporting the BJP. These testimonies reveal how humanity has been crushed to death in Bengal if these allegations and affidavits with the Supreme Court are anything to go by. Let's listen.
रात को आया, आने का बाद वो दरवाजा खोलने को बोला और घर का बाहर में 2-3 बम चार्ज किया। बहुत मैंने बुरा तरह से बात किया। उसके बाद दरवाजा तोड़ के मेरा ससुराल के घर में घुसा। उसमें का बाद मेरा सासू था और एक छोटा लड़का था जो मेरा साली का बेटा है, उसका नाम और 5-6 साल का है।
हाँ जी, फिर क्या हुआ?
तो सीधा जाके घर का बाहर बम 2-3 चार्ज किया, घर का अंदर भी एक चार्ज किया। चार्ज करने के बाद बोला तो अपना जो पार्टी का इलेक्शन का जो बात हुआ है ना, अपना बीजेपी और टीएमसी का, मेरा सासू ने बीजेपी किया था। और पहले से बहुत दिन पहले से वो लोग ऐसा प्लानिंग माफिक काम करने के लिए, मेरे सासू को ऐसा करने के लिए वो लोग बहुत दिन से ऐसा प्लान कर रहे था। और उसी दिन वो लोग को ऐसा करने का मैंने साजिश कर लिया।
कैसा करने का पूरा बताइए।
करना है क्या है, मेरे सासू को पूरा खत्म करने के लिए मेरा सासू का वो बलात्कार किया और उसका बाद उसका पूरा जो ये है अपना क्या बोलूं उनको, जो सूरत छोड़ने का है, वो सूरत छोड़ने का कोई मौका नहीं रखा। उसको मुंह में जहर डाल दिया पूरा मारने के लिए। उसको बलात्कार करने का बाद 3 आदमी पकड़ा और एक आदमी ने मुंह में जहर डाल दिया।
The main prayer in these applications before the Supreme Court is to shift the cases out of Bengal, meaning they really don't think that they will get justice in Bengal. And the government of Bengal will be able to investigate and get to the truth. So, ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question on the news hour tonight is, do Bengal's betis not deserve justice in Bengal? That's the question and the debate coming up. Bengal revenge rape files. That's the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining Gaurav Bhatia on the debate is Riju Datta, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. And Riju Datta, my question to you is that Mamata Banerjee was elected back as the Chief Minister of Bengal because she was the Beti of Bengal. In fact, that was her slogan. What would she want to say to these Betis of Bengal, because they are also Betis of Bengal? One in Khejuri, one in Nadia, one in Murshidabad. All of them telling us heart-rending stories and approaching the Supreme Court, asking for these cases to be shifted out of Bengal. I want to ask you, a 60-year-old senior citizen being gang raped in front of her grandson, a 6-year-old grandson, a minor 17-year-old being raped in Murshidabad, in Nadia, another lady who says that, she was disrobed and she went to the police station. Her husband assaulted and killed in front of her. Don't these stories actually make your heart weep and cry? So what if they supported the BJP? So what if they supported an other political party? Do they have no right to live? Do they not have any right to their own dignity of life? Mr. Riju Datta?
Navika ji, first of all, there are two sides of every story. First, these victims are, they are victims of a very, very heinous crime. And the perpetrators, irrespective of their political affiliation, irrespective of which party they follow or what they do, they should be put behind bars and the strictest wrath of the law should be imposed on them. The Supreme Court can intervene. In our state of Bengal, ma'am, as per the NCRB data, we have been awarded the second safest place in this country. We have 88 fast-track courts, 45 dedicated to women. So I don't understand why they think that they will not get justice in the state of West Bengal. And I am telling you, these three cases, if you see, they have mentioned...
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because out of the 5 men who gang raped this 60-year-old victim in front of her grandson, only one has been arrested so far. The question is not what faith these people belong to. They were Hindus, they were other religions. The point is that anybody who compromises the dignity, the honor of a woman needs to be brought to book. This incident first started on the 3rd of May when they came and threatened this lady. On the intervening night of 4th and 5th of May, this incident took place. Today, sir, we are on the 14th of June. One man has been arrested. May I know what the government has been doing, what the police has been doing, what the law enforcement agencies have been doing in West Bengal over the last 1 month and 10 days, 40 days. जिस औरत के साथ हुआ होता है उसको पूछो ये 40 दिन उसने कैसे काटे होंगे. उसके ग्रैंडचाइल्ड से पूछिए कि 6 साल की उम्र में उसने क्या देखा. उससे पूछिए ये 40 दिन उसने कैसे काटे होंगे और उसका बेटा, उसकी बहू, उन्होंने कैसे काटे होंगे. सर, 40 दिन बहुत होते हैं किसी की जिंदगी में जब उसने ऐसी चोट खाई हो.
नविका जी, मैं आपसे सहमत हूँ, पर आपने अभी कहा कि एक अरेस्ट हुआ है, तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है. अब मैं इन्वेस्टिगेशन कैसे चल रहा है उसके ऊपर तो मैं कमेंट नहीं कर सकता. वन अरेस्ट हैज बीन मेड एंड आई एम टेलिंग यू मैम ऑन योर चैनल, every person who committed this crime will be brought to justice irrespective of their political affiliation. They have moved to the Supreme Court, well and good, that's their democratic right to do it. But I am telling you, these are government of West Bengal has a no violence policy. And on 2nd of May, when the results came out, there was, some points where postal violence took place. And from 5th, when Mamata Banerjee took the oath, MHA sent a representative in Bengal, and post that, the post-violence have diminished in West Bengal. There are these incidents that the law will take its course and people are getting arrested. I do not understand. A woman is being victimized.
Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, 1 out of 5 men arrested in one case. The 2 other cases which are, right now before the Supreme Court, we don't even know what is the follow-up as far as action against the perpetrators are concerned. Is that enough? Mr. Riju Datta is reading out NCRB data. He's talking about justice. He's talking about a woman chief minister. He's talking about the fact that, during and just after the elections were held, there was an aftermath. But clearly, do you think this is enough action? Gaurav Bhatia?
Navika, it's really sad that a spokesperson of a political party that is in power comes on Times Now and talks about NCRB data that has not been submitted by the state, talks about fast-track courts where complaints are not even turned into FIRs. And I would ask you, Mr. Riju Datta, will the honor and dignity of that woman will come back just because you have fast-track courts? The points that I have to make are very clear and simple. Riju Datta has a onerous task, a responsibility to tell all the viewers. Has a charge sheet been filed, Mr. Riju Datta? Why have you not arrested the other 4? My basic question is, it's a cognizable offense and Supreme Court says an FIR ought to be registered. But do you know the version of the relative of the victim? He says that he gave a complaint but was pressurized and an FIR was not lodged. And I will give you a free advice because I care for my sister. What about giving her counseling? That is required. Security to her family, and also compensation, so that you can at least be of some use to the victim, and tell Mamata Banerjee to visit this victim if you really care. And one more point, Navika. He said there is a democratic right to move the Supreme Court. Yes, the democratic right is there. But what about the fear that an FIR is not being lodged in West Bengal? That's the first thing you do when there is a heinous crime.
Riju Datta and Gaurav Bhatia. Gaurav Bhatia, you're talking about compensation. Can anybody compensate the lost honor of a woman? Can anybody
Not at all.
compensate a
Not at
6-year-old
all.
grandson having to
Not at
witness
all.
the gang rape of his grandmother? Can anybody actually compensate,
Not
a
at all.
17-year-old who has been raped? Can we compensate them? Can
Not
we
at all.
compensate this woman who has lost her husband only because he supported the BJP in the run-up to the election, Mr. Riju Datta? Mr. Riju Datta, during the elections, we have not forgotten how Mamata Didi visited victims of that shootout that took place, because that was election time. What about these women? Just because their political leanings may not match with your parties, do you think these women don't deserve a visit from the Chief Minister, who's also Bangla mein ache?
See, Navika ji, again I will say, these women, they all will get justice, and they will get justice from the state of West Bengal. My problem here is, why is BJP making it in a political agenda?
Without an FIR, without an FIR being filed, without complaints being converted into FIRs.
No, without an FIR, how did the guy get arrested? Obviously, an FIR is lodged. Obviously, investigations are underway. And Gaurav,
Navika, I have a question
the
then.
debates between you, the time limit to file a charge sheet, and I'm sure the law of the land will take its own course. Do you think this idea of BJP to portray Bengal to the country or to the world that there is complete lawlessness and no investigation, nothing is happening, this is where I say that this political agenda is wrong. If a person has committed a heinous crime, she will get justice. Why you bring politics into it for your own mileage to protect your own house, which is getting decimated in Bengal? My problem is there. Why are we even talking about it? If
Gaurav Bhatia, respond to the charge made by Mr. Riju Datta.
Yes.
He says you are trying to divert attention by bringing up politics, because this is not about politics, this is about crime.
No, I'm one with Riju Datta on that there should be no politics. But do you know, Navika, who brought in politics? When this lady was targeted, her dignity was brutalized because of her political affiliation. Politics was brought in. And what do I fear? That in this case, if FIR was not registered promptly, there would be many such cases where people were actually tormented, ladies were brutalized, and FIRs were not registered. And regarding compensation, all that I meant was, this is the law of the country, that there should be a fine compensation, because there would be tormentation of the woman, and therefore she would be needing medical attention, counseling, and the state must ensure that proper counseling is provided to such women.
Every help will under the sun.
Well,
You
Riju
should be
Datta,
telling what help. 40 days, Riju. 40 days. I'm asking you, a charge sheet is filed or not. You're not even answering.
FIR has been filed, and if they are not
Charge sheet.
protection,
40 days will pass. 40 days.
How are you talking to news?
A charge sheet, if there would have been thorough investigation, can be filed within a very short span of time.
A crime is,
And there would be thousands of such cases in West Bengal. The way you were targeting the BJP workers for their political leanings. That is the sad part.
This is the problem. Gaurav Bhatia.
This is not the problem.
Will say,
After this debate is over, please find out and tweet and tag Navika in that tweet and let us know whether a charge sheet has been filed or not. I challenge you. After the debate is over, you tweet whether the charge sheet has been filed or not. Okay? And no politics now. This is about the dignity and honor of that woman.
Thank you. No politics.
Well, Mr. Riju Datta, we here on the News Hour on this issue certainly do not want any politics. All we want to appeal to the Chief Minister of West Bengal, a woman herself, Mamata Banerjee, is to understand the pain of these women and these families, of what they have gone through, and look at fast tracking the investigations before they can actually reach fast track courts, Mr. Riju Datta. This is a cry of pain. It doesn't matter whether these families supported the BJP or the Congress or any other political party. The fact is that these are betis of Bengal, and they need a touch from their sister, from their mother, the West Bengal Chief Minister. It's been 40 days and counting. It couldn't come sooner, the investigations and the arrests in all of these cases. That's all our appeal tonight is, Riju Datta, and I hope you can convey this to the Chief Minister. Thank you very much, Gaurav Bhatia and Riju Datta, for joining me on this big debate.